personality, type of head, the look of the head, right? The posture. I think those are the factors. Like remember the one that Necro shared before, the one with the open coat and shirtless. That's not a little guy.
Hmm. Interesting. Okay.
That one isn't little guy. That one's basically on furry territory around werewolf
What about
type.
this guy?
Where?
Oh, I don't think he's a little guy.
That's not a little guy.
He's
There's
got
no
fucked
way
up
that could be.
posture. His head's, relatively big. No white in his eyes.
Ain't no way.
Hmm. Something about this, even though they're not, something about their appearance makes me think little guy,
What?
like an old little guy, like an old man little guy.
Something about their appearance.
Are you
Yeah,
just
it's something
going
about
on
the vibe.
vibe?
I don't know. No, this one, something about the vibe of this one.
The vibe. That guy looks like the kind of dude that'd sniff the back of your neck while you're in line for a coffee.
What? No,
Not wrong.
what man?
That is.
Man, you guys look at these creatures.
That is
so mean.
I hate how fucking that.
So mean.
Hey, chat. Is this a little
Yeesh.
guy?
I'd give that guy a little. I'd say that guy gets the little guy pass.
He has his little book.
He's not outwardly malicious
He wants to tell you a little story.
necessarily. He wants to tell you a little story.
Okay, Wolfmaster. Why is this one not a little guy, but this one is? Why is this one
Okay.
a little guy to you, but this one's not?
That one's head is a little guy, but the body is clearly a fur. Like that's werewolf territory now. Like a gnoll. That's just the head.
I feel like we need to make like a tier list of like a little guy tier list for the rats.
We're gonna start profiling the rodent people.
I think it also depends on the demeanor, right? And how it is presented.
Go on.
Yeah, like demeanor. Like if you look at the demeanor of the one that Necro sent before, that does not give little guy energy. Technically, this one that you're showing, the one with the gun, it's not little guy energy, but the head and face does give little guy.
But this one, this one gives little guy energy?
Yeah, something about the demeanor of this hunched, crotchety, old-looking one
No,
does give little guy energy.
No, I think you're coping hard. Look at his ugly ass hands.
Man,
That say,
So
I'm gonna
cruel.
do terrible things to you when I get these grippers on you.
That man.
I
Look
think
at the,
the
I don't
fact
know,
that it-
skull on his head. He radiates way too much menace to be a little guy.
Yeah. How about this guy? Is this a little guy?
You gotta
Yeah.
post these images so I can put them on the tier list.
Sorry, taking a while to load. Stream's slow. Again, why are we profiling this? What's the point of this?
I'm asking questions.
Okay,
Legion.
that's not a little guy. That's not a little guy. Like, look at the proportions.
The proportions. Okay, but then I go back to the big fucking brute. But that's a little guy.
No, I told you already that technically that guy's that person's proportions is that's not a little guy proportion, but the head itself is little guy. This one doesn't. Even the head doesn't give little guy. I don't know. It looks around like werewolf furry territory already.
Okay, Legion, does the tier list look right so far in Hangout text? The placements?
Well, where? 1 second.
I will say,
1 second. It's
from
taking a while to load.
the cheese wedge head shape that this dude's got going on, he's definitely a rat. That's not a
Oh,
mouse.
this is definitely a rat. I'm looking strictly at rat folk now because there is no mouse folk art. There's like 2 pieces of mouse folk art. Okay. How about this guy? Is this a little guy?
One second, loading.
I'd say he's little-ish.
He's bordering the furry territory.
So a not-so-little guy.
The head shape does have little guy, the lack of neck, but he does have whites on his eyes.
He does have a neck. It's right there. It's shown underneath his collar.
Okay, you're right. Okay, yeah, I see it now. Yeah. Surprising, this one doesn't give little guy. There's like intelligence in those eyes.
Tell it. Oh, interesting.
So little guys can't be
Intelligence.
smart. Good to know.
What? That's, no, like there's like a spark of something more.
Ah,
Spock.
spark of something more. Okay. Interesting.
I'm looking up
Is the
rat
stream
tier
over?
lists.
Is this
No,
why
the
we're doing
stream's
this
over when I say it's over.
now? Oh,
I get to ask the questions now. Is this a little guy?
you're correct. So far you're correct, Leo.
Okay.
No, wait. The little-ish guy. The little-ish guy is a not so little guy. That's like furry territory. The one that
Oh, okay.
sent.
I kind of gave up on the tier list 2 minutes.
This one's a little guy, chat.
Oh, okay. That's just a furry.
Chat's saying it's
That's
a little
like
guy.
really?
Can they not be a furry and
This
a
one
little
can-
guy?
No, this one can get it.
They can get it?
Clip that. All right.
What-
Yes.
Good to know.
It- It's around werewolf territory, werewolf furry
How
territory.
about this guy?
Aw.
Is this a little guy?
Would you?
I think
Really,
head
Skullthroat?
shape is too rat looking.
This guy is a little guy with a more defined face, but this guy with a very round face is not a little guy.
That's not. That's not a little guy. Look at the proportions. That's basically a dude.
How strange.
That's a
though.
dude with a
How
rat
strange
head.
this world we live in.
And look at this guy's proportions. This guy's head's normal.
No, I
Very
said that one
interesting
gets it.
chat. Very interesting chat. I'm finding out a lot about chat.
What is
Oh,
this
whatever.
fucking social experiment?
Finding out a lot about chat.
Why are we having this dialogue?
I can.
to begin with. Okay.
Again, technically, it's true.
He
Does
is
this
legally
serve?
allowed to do that.
Does this?
A purpose?
Does this serve,
yes,
like-
my curiosity. How about
Yeah?
this guy?
Oh, that one's a little guy. Look at the proportions.
This is a little guy.
Just look at him.
Okay, the neck and the legs are stumpy. The face is very rat-like. I think the arms are just a bit too long. I think the arms and the torso. Again, it's the arms and the torso that make it look like a regular dude.
Well, what if his
It looks
hips
like
are
a
like
shrunk
up
down
here?
dude. Where?
What if his hips are like up here?
Yeah, that makes it like a regular person.
Okay, so that's a little. Is this a little guy?
The head and the legs scream little guy. Yes.
Huh.
Well, what are you trying to solve? What secrets of the
My
universe are you trying to
own
uncover? through this?
curiosity, Legion.
Big slam.
Yeah, but what
to
led you to this?
the pot belly is what makes him a little guy.
What led us to this moment?
You.
What? I didn't even bring this up anymore. What?
I am innocent.
I'm just say it.
Say the line.
Say the line.
What do you mean?
It is the only way.
I'm so caught up on the idea that everybody thinks the fucking crazy looking necromancer rat folk is
No,
a
I
little
agree.
guy.
That's bizarre.
Yeah, he's just a little guy.
That's not a little.
That is
Just-
I don't-
insane. You were
I don't
talking
get
about
that at all.
That's a
vibes
criminal.
earlier. Like you've basically disproven your own point about vibes. So I can't
see,
trust your vibe
sorry.
argument anymore.
Okay. To be fair, I have been consistent except for that one specific one, the one that looks like a necromancer. Something
Are you
something about
saying-
it just gives a little guy.
Are you saying that Legion is not passing the vibe check?
Hmm.
Oh my god.
Skull sent a pretty good one in Hangout text,
Skull sent 2.
focusing more on the one with the feather robe.
Is this a little guy?
That one isn't a little guy.
Explain.
That looks like a werewolf, like a very noble-looking werewolf.
Werewolves can't be little
some-
guys. Understood.
Yes, werewolves cannot be little guys. They fuck all the time.
But this guy is a little guy.
So wait,
To me,
Hold
yes.
Oliver
To me,
is a little guy, right?
yes.
Okay, but it's heavily implied he's fucked. So
I'm kidding about Oliver being a little bit. Clearly, he's not. I drew him. He's like a human.
What about this one?
I
What the
retract my statement.
Is this a little guy?
That is clearly a little guy. I will be very
It
weirded
also
out if I
fucks,
found out
though.
that if you fuck that thing.
But it fucks.
I will be so concerned.
But like,
Why?
Why?
it's got huge titties. Like it's clearly
I
designed
don't know.
to fuck.
It looks tiny. It looks
Wait,
tiny.
what?
What?
Interesting, but if I remember correctly, you're okay with kobolds fucking
Yes, that one's just.
and
Again, I
goblins.
told you, it's just something about the rat. Yes.
Huh.
I told you, it's just
Interesting.
something about the mouse and rat folk.
Huh.
What does CR and Legion's little guy ratings have in common?
They don't make sense.
Inconsistent.
I already told you that one necromancer might just be a fluke. I just see it as a little guy.
Hmm.
A fluke.
Well, I gotta get going,
Ruffian,
y'all.
Alright, bye.
Take care.
okay. Well, bye, Necro. Ruffian, I am
Later.
well aware that mice and rats fuck a lot. I am very aware. Okay.
So rats and
They
mice
are
not
animals.
little guys. So mice and rats are not little guys then.
Those are real people. Those are real animals. Those are real animals that fuck. Real animals fuck. Okay.
So
Real
animals-
mammals, fuck.
Real mammals.
Jesus Christ. I'm just saying. What I'm not saying it's an objective fact. I'm just saying it's subjective,
So
and that's how
likely-
it works in my noggin.
Hold on, Ruffian has a point. So likely their humanoid version do it at a competitive level.
Admittedly, Ruffian, that's what I was basing it off of.
I am well aware, but again, it's just that thing in my noggin. It's not bridged, so I just think, oh, these little guys. I do not want them to see them fuck. I do not want to know that they fuck. Thank you very much.
So here's my question then, because you're very big
Okay.
on the whole artistic consistency of a setting and all that.
Yes.
If you've got your feeling ear, which are tall, big titty
Yes.
ladies, and then you have just a mouse with a sword, that doesn't
Mhm.
seem very artistically consistent.
Yeah, I am well aware.
So I don't think they can be little guys.
Which one?
The mice.
The Filinu? The mice? I don't know. I told you, it's just literally just the mouse. I don't want to see them fuck, and I don't want to know that they fuck. Okay,
You'll never see
as
them fuck,
simple as
first
that.
off. You'll never see them fuck, first off.
Obviously, just the knowing that they fuck is what makes me not want to know. Okay, literally just that it. That's literally it. You guys are way reading. That's literally just the curtains are blue. That's literally it. The curtains are just blue.
I don't know what that means.
He's
what the hell
making a
would
fucking he's making a whole thing about literature analysis and all that shit. A teacher being like, the author wrote the curtains as blue to symbolize depression. What he doesn't get is that I've turned this into a meme, and I'm desperately trying to understand Legion's what he wants to fuck and will not fuck.
And I
It's
do
very
not want to fuck the rats and mice. Okay, you guys are freaks. Go
But you
fuck the
have
mice and
said
rat
that
if you want.
you
I do not
did
want
want to for two of them.
True.
I just said that one of them looks like they fuck. What were you doing here?
No, you said one
What
could
are we
get it.
doing?
Like,
You said one could get it.
Yeah, the
and
other
that
one could get it.
implies
to be
that
fair,
you would give it to them.
what the
Someone's
fuck?
gotta. Someone's gotta.
Your
What?
Honor, if the jury will please turn their attention.
Yeah? Do you okay, in the court of law, right? Let's say in a court of law,
Court
and
of
they say,
law.
okay, yeah. If somebody says they can get it, does that
Somebody.
imply that you are willing to give it? That you are obligated to give it to them because you
did I
said that
say
they can get it?
obligated? Did I say obligated? I did.
What?
You did, however, say he could get it. And if we're
Yeah,
talking
he
about
could get it.
subjective, that means that from your opinion, you would give it to him.
I
No, you had
mean,
to give
Your
it to
Honor,
him.
if you turn your
I
attention
mean-
to Exhibit B.
I mean, it doesn't
We
necessarily
are using-
imply that they give it, but it doesn't help your case.
Okay,
It-
fair enough. enough. But then again, it does not just because the word. If we're going off of like like language and all that now, the study of language. Just because someone says that he can get it does not imply that that the one saying that fact is the one immediately giving it. Just because they acknowledge the fact that they can indeed get it.
That's fair. I'd say that's fair.
Hmm. Interesting.
So like, who can get it? What are we talking about? I want to see.
Let me find this guy.
Let me. Okay, hold on, let me. I shall be the judge, jury, and executioner for this one.
Where are you on my desk? Why are you behind the desk, you little weirdo?
Just because I'm hiding
They
back
haven't
here,
been here a
bro.
while.
Get out onto the
It's
table.
been a while. It's been a while.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. Put you in Ziva's spot for right now.
Okay,
There you go.
I'll keep it warm for Zebus. So anyway, yeah, no, they can get it. They can get it.
So, question: would you classify this guy, Rozzy, as a little guy?
I mean, okay, what do we mean by little guy?
Legion.
Okay, a little guy, right? Depends on the proportionality. If they are not the proportion of a regular person, that can be counted as a little guy. If their eyes, you cannot see the whites of their eyes, that is also a little guy. If their neck is not like proportion to the size of their head, that is also counted as a little guy. If their head is larger than the sum of their body, if their head is like egregiously large, that is also a little guy.
So by that definition, Godzilla is a little guy.
Ooh.
The thing is a little guy.
We've hit the behold a man moment.
Behold,
Yes.
a man.
Necro was right.
So it's not about
I
being a
think
little
you can
guy
fuck up.
then. I don't think it's about being a little guy
I-
then. Because little guy
I don't
implies that
think
they're
you can
little.
I don't think you can fuck Godzilla though.
The internet would disagree.
The internet
The
Very much
disagrees.
internet would strongly.
I don't know. Okay. Okay, to be fair, I have seen a lot
I've
of
seen a
monster
lot.
fuckers. A lot of the comments say that you can't fuck Godzilla because it's kind of rude to Godzilla. Like, come on.
It's
I'll be
He has more
honest.
better things to do.
Godzilla.
It's rude to God.
It's
No, the thing. You know what the thing is though? I honestly don't think I've ever seen Godzilla porn out there before. I've never seen it, so I'm willing to believe that you
Have
can't.
you looked for it?
Brother,
I think
I've been
I think
around.
even-
I have not seen Godzilla in any sort of art like that. Does it count
Can't
if it's
be-
To
like?
be fair, right?
Is it count if it's like humanized art?
You can't because it's
Yeah,
rude.
humanized.
You know what else is rude?
Yeah, a lot-
You know what else is rude? Godzilla fucking destroying my city.
We're straying too far from my subject. Now, Rozzy,
My subject.
Rozzy,
Mhm.
is this
Rozzy,
a
my
little
boy.
guy?
Man, let me properly see this little guy as I
We have a-
run for my life.
Adjust his glasses.
I see you brought in the expert.
That right there, what you're presenting on screen. I mean, okay, all right. How tall is this little guy?
Well, you can base it off of the size of the items on him, right? There's no defined height.
I would say if they were like on the shorter end, maybe like 3 feet, maybe a little change, maybe a little less, I'd be like, yeah, that's a little guy. But if they were taller than that, if they were bigger than that, I'd be like, no, it's not a little guy. That's a freak right there. That's a maniac.
Okay. Is this a little guy?
I mean, I'll be honest. It doesn't like once again. I feel like just depend. I mean, I guess in a way, yeah, it's a little guy, but like, I don't know if because he's hunched over, like if he stands up straight, like will he not be a little guy anymore? That's my whole thing. Like, a little guy seems to be just vague enough to like.
That's a little guy.
I mean, I wouldn't say that's a little. If you honestly, I
wouldn't
don't look
call
like
him
a.
little guy.
If he was small, if he was little, then I'd be like, yeah, it's a little guy, it's a little dude.
Interesting. So you don't go off of vibes then?
I kind of go partially off vibe, partially off height and size.
Okay, this guy's 3'10".
3'10". I mean, that's almost at like 4 foot. And I mean, when you're 6 foot tall, everything's little to you. But I mean, 3'10". I'd say that's just. I suppose for me, that's like, all right, you're no longer a little guy. You're kind of a dude.
3'5".
Kind of exist. 3'5". You're pushing it. You're getting close to little guy territory, if you ask me.
Interesting.
3'5".
So what is 3 foot the cap for little guys?
I'd say probably like 3'4".
3'4". Okay.
Yeah.
Are goblins little guys?
I mean, most goblins I've seen are just little guys. I mean, I'm pretty sure Click Clacks was a little guy. Stax is a little guy.
Interesting.
But I would argue that like Click Clacks also gave off little guy vibes compared to his dog Runt, who was huge, which kind of exacerbated the fact that he was a little guy riding on a dog.
Okay. Is this a little guy?
See, the aura to this guy, he may be a little guy. He may be a little guy in like maybe if he's small enough, but his aura, he ain't a little guy. He's the guy. That's what he looks like.
Curious. Okay. How about this guy?
He goes. That guy?
How about this guy?
Oh shit! I can hear myself coming from the thing. Hold up. I don't know, man. He seems kind of big. I don't know. He don't seem like a little guy. Maybe it's just the angle.
Okay. How about this
I
guy?
hear it all the time from guys. They're like, "Yeah, man, it's just the angle."
Okay, yeah, that's a little guy right there. That's a little guy.
Interesting.
That's a little guy.
How would
right
you
there.
qualify as a little guy for this guy?
For this guy? See, so compared to the other ones so far, despite him standing up straight, which would, probably like give him that like, oh, he's probably got a bit more height to him, he seems like despite him standing up straight, he's probably short. Also, like, he looks to be some sort of adventurer-esque alchemist merchant. He looks like while on the move, he's like, oh yeah, he's
got a head hanging
just
from
like-
his bag.
Does he?
Hmm?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a little guy right there. That's a little guy.
Only a little guy. would keep
Interesting.
Okay, so if you keep a severed head on your person, you are a little guy.
No, the
Therefore-
head. No, the head is the little guy. The head's the little guy. I'd say
So-
the guy himself, maybe not. Maybe
So
who knows?
Mimir from God of War is a little
Oh
guy.
yeah, he's a little guy. He's just a little guy.
How about this guy? This is a little
I
guy.
will attest to that.
You're gonna attest that Mimir's a little guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mimir's a little guy.
You're fucking inside. Continue.
Nah, he ain't a little guy.
I'm pretty sure Mimir fucks the Valkyrie Queen in Ragnarok.
And yes, I am aware.
Does he? Can he?
Wow, spoilers! I was playing it
Oh, shut the fuck
years
up.
ago.
Oh, that's not.
Did I show this one first?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little fucking guy right there.
This is a
dude.
little
That's
guy.
That's a little guy, bro. Look at that
Interesting.
fucking.
He's
look at
4'2".
that crossbow. Really?
That's an arbalist. It's a weapon in
Oh.
Pathfinder.
Dude, I'll just say he's 4'2".
4'2".
Dude, that's a huge fucking crossbow.
Yeah, man. Arbalist is fucking massive. Still a little guy?
I feel like in this scenario, because he's more little guy, not strictly based on height, but because of in comparison to that crossbow, yeah, he's a little guy.
Interesting. I was just fucking with you. I have no idea what it is.
Oh, okay.
How about this guy? This is a little guy.
Oh, now that's a little fucking guy right there.
Interesting.
That's a little fucking guy.
I don't know if I class him as a little guy. I think I would classify him as what is commonly known as a little bastard.
I could see that. Like a little guy, a little scrungy guy, a little
A
bastard,
little fucker.
little
In
fucker,
between, in between,
little piece of shit.
bastard.
Yeah. Correct.
How about this? This is a little guy.
Jesus.
That's a little
He's
weird.
he's 3'2".
He's 3'2". I'd say, despite him being little guy stature, he's got big guy aura.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I have no idea how tall he is.
I mean, I'm just assuming you're throwing it out just to like,
How
all
about
right,
this one?
what if?
This is a little guy.
Oh, come on. That's a little fucking. That's a little fucking guy right there.
Interesting.
That's a little guy.
Interesting. 5'9". No.
5'9". I mean, yeah, he may be 5'9", but this motherfucker looks
no.
like he's got a little guy aura.
She got titties.
She got titties?
She got titties.
Okay.
Oh
Rosie?
shit, she do.
Rosie, can you fuck a little guy?
Can you fuck a little guy?
Are little guys fuckable?
The important factors are: can they consent, and are they of age?
Yes and yes.
And if
Okay.
yes and yes, then
Assuming yes, it's a little guy, not like an actual child.
yeah, okay, yeah, you absolutely can. You absolutely can fuck a little guy. Like, come on, that's what short
Sorry,
stacks
Legion.
are.
Sorry, Legion. He's
I'm just telling you. It's just the rats and the mice. I told you, short stacks can fuck. What is this?
I mean,
What do you
hey,
What
if
is
that's not
this?
your thing, that's not your thing.
Okay, so question then. The question that begs to be stand. All right. Are all short stacks little guys?
If they're explicitly described as short stacks, then yeah, no, they're little guys.
Sizzle, what say you?
wait, what?
Are all short stacks little guys?
Is Midna a little guy?
Yes,
Yeah.
she's a little bastard. That's what she is.
She's a little bitch. Yeah, probably. I
She's a little
mean, I
bastard.
can't think of anybody who is a short stack but not a little guy.
All right, Crown,
They
what
kind
say
of have
you?
to have that aura.
You are the expert.
I don't think short stacks are little guys.
Oh yeah, why's that?
I think if you tag it as short stack, it is no longer a little guy.
So
Wow,
it's-
why?
Wild.
What stops it from being a little guy? In your opinion.
A little guy to me is a little blorbo, some innocuous little mass like my son Timothy from Fortnite. That's a little guy. That's a little blorbo to me. When you say
thinking
little
about it
guy,
that
I
way-
think of blorbo. I think of like
know
the
what?
Amogus guys.
You know what? I never thought of it that way. You know what? Yeah, you know what? You can't fuck little guys. You know what? I'm changing it now.
Yeah,
Unless,
nice.
unless
Narrative.
unless you want to fuck a little guy like a little blorbo, then fine. But like,
Why is it to that?
Okay, so with that knowledge now, let's see. Which one did you say was a little guy? Is this a little guy? With that knowledge now, is this a little guy?
I mean, are they a short stack? If that sounds the case, then like I'd probably still say that's still a little guy.
Short stack exclusively.
Okay, so you know what? I wanna wheel back what I said. Okay, I do believe that being a little guy, you can either be a little blorbo or something a bit more complex. I feel like.
Interesting.
So, I would say a little guy to me is like, oh, it's a little fucking Amogus. It's a little Mogus or Timmy, your son, or fucking. Remember that original art I used for Percy? With the jacket and everything, and he's all big and puffy. That like, despite that being a bit more complex, I'd still be like, oh, that's a little guy right there. That's a little dude. That's a little fella.
Interesting. See, this is my thing. This, to me, is a little guy. This is a little. If you said little guys, this is what I would think of.
Okay. If we're going by that category, literally almost every image you showed of the rat people failed the little guy check.
I would say that like the more detailed it gets too, like as a character design, the further it starts straying away from little guy. But I'm also going by a shit ton of metrics that aren't necessarily totally consistent either.
Mm-hmm.
And shit. I mean, I'm even starting to think about wheeling back. You know, I'd still think Midna's a little guy. She's just a little bastard. I know. I just feel like it's dependent. I feel like it depends on too many factors.
Mm-hmm.
I like to
And
cast
to
a
be fair,
wide net.
I did say like little guys can get it, just not. It's just the brain in my noggin can't. If it's a mouse or a rat person, yeah, no, I'm sorry. But goblins and kobolds, yeah, sure they can get it.
I can't believe you. I can't believe you would deny Bree like this.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Very
Alright.
fortunate.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Bree,
That's okay. It's Bruda's girlfriend anyway. She doesn't share.
okay. What?
You are not. You could not handle her little nature any. You are not delicate enough.
I'm playing her uncle. What? Obviously, what? What sort of messed
just
up thing
doesn't
are you?
get
When's the last time you? When's the last time you played? I don't even think
That's
you're
true.
even
I haven't
playing
played.
anymore.
I haven't had the time, and my brain doesn't really, want me to play. I'm sorry.
What game?
I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
The Omen
Niece.
game.
Niece. Britta picks him up. Oh, look at him. He's just a little guy. He's all scraggly and scrungy. Niece, help me.
See, Maurice is a little guy.
He's a scrungy little guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Maurice, I am just a
Alright.
little guy, Maurice.
He's a little rat man.
Do you have art?
Of Maurice?
Prove it.
Oh yeah, you do have
Oh
art.
yeah, wait.
Show me.
Yeah, no.
I need to find it. Wait, 1 second.
Oh, don't worry, I can find it.
Is it in Sycophant's Discord?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, should be in the art.
Yeah, Yoshi is the one that made it. I
Oh yeah,
forgot.
Yoshi made it. Yoshi made it because they are wonderful and great.
Yeah, very good.
Let's see if we can.
It's been a while, so I don't know where it can. If you could find it, it would be much appreciated.
It's probably all the way back up at the very beginning. I mean, I think Solus is a little guy too.
Yeah, Solus is a little guy.
Doesn't Solus fuck like crazy? Where's Zebus at?
Well,
Where's Zebus at? Get him in here.
Wake his ass up.
Wake his ass up.
I'm gonna pull
Okay,
him out
yep.
of AFK and fucking I wanna rip him
Okay,
into
I
this
found
Discord
Maurice.
and be like,
I found
"Arr!"
Maurice.
Just pull him down and just start
Where?
screaming. Hey!
Hold up. Hold up. I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find. Okay,
also
there's
trying to find
Bree.
one
Not
sec.
colored in. Did Yoshi ever post the colored one?
yeah, Yoshi did. I remember sharing it to some people. I'm actually looking at the servers I'm in to check.
I was looking for pictures for little guys, and I found the little half-ass Photoshop I did for that Dragonbane one shot I never ran. Rozzy, you'll appreciate this being a Fable enjoyer.
Oh, I love Fable.
Okay, I found it. 1 second. I'm grabbing the
Okay.
photo now.
Oh, what about Veleno too? Veleno's a little guy. Veleno is definitely a little guy.
Show me.
Veleno's absolutely a little guy.
I have posted it on text chat.
I would say he looks scrungly enough to be a little guy.
Yeah. He a little guy.
Yeah.
He has like no shading on his face, stuff like that. So I would say yeah.
So the
It
less
passes.
So the less details they have, the closer they stray to little guy territory.
Yeah, I
I
said
would
that
say
already.
yes.
The more like amorphous you are, the like, if like literally the blob from Fortnite. That is my son.
Your
That is a
son.
little guy.
Gotcha.
But if you tell me fucking old man necromancer is a little guy, I go hell no.
I'm Okay,
just
okay.
a little
That's
guy.
Yes,
I think he's
little guy, yes.
I think
Yes,
I think he's a
guy.
Go on, hold on, shut up. Go on.
okay. I think he's a little guy in the sense that I find Withers is like a little guy.
Withers?
He looks like an
Withers
old
is not a
grandpa.
little
Like-
guy.
Like not like a grandpa
Curious.
figure. Like it's like, man, you are just an old man, an old little man.
Curious.
That is
Isn't
Withers, like both fucking lore wise and physically, is as far from a little guy as can be.
Yeah, dude. That
Oh, yeah,
guy's like
he's very tall.
he's wrinkly as fuck, dude.
Yeah, this is just energy. I know the energy in my head of Withers.
You'd have
Does
a
he
better.
have?
You'd have a better shot at convincing me, like the Illithid, like the Illithids were little guys, than Withers.
Dude,
A little bit, but nah.
But no.
dude, I'll be honest, like, bro, I could look at a Slaughter Lord Morling and think that's a little guy before fucking Withers. Dude.
I put the
All
brass
fathers.
bowl in front of you and I go, little guy or no?
I don't even.
Yes, me. Yes, it's just a little guy, dear.
I don't even.
He's been
know,
terrorizing the countryside. He's just a little dude. He don't know better.
Your Honor.
You don't
he's
know better.
Morling
He's just
on
doing what he told.
Morling on trial. Your Honor, he's just a little guy. Shit, you're right. Cleared of all charges.
You're right. Quick pull up. No, this one's a stickler. Quick pull out the measuring stick.
See this guy? Hold on. Let me pull him up.
Welcome to the community, Kayer. This is it. Enjoy the stay.
I feel like I haven't even seen what
This
the
guy right
Allfather looks
here.
like, and they're
That's a little
closer
guy.
to a little guy than Withers.
That's a little guy right there.
That's
That
a
is
little
a
guy right
That's
there.
a
That's
little-
a
Yeah,
little
clearly.
dude.
That is the
That is,
That's a little
in
dude.
fact, a little guy. And this would be the foundation for little guys that I would use going forward.
All right, so
Yeah,
Leshies
that's
are
a little
little guys.
blow.
This is, in fact,
Leshies are
the
little guys.
littlest dude.
The littlest guy on the littlest guy tier list.
I love him. He's my friend now. If anything happens to him, I will literally annihilate the planet.
The Allfather. I've known him for 5 seconds, but if anything happens, I will send a second target.
I will ignite the atmosphere.
Ignite the atmosphere.
Again.
Oh, you
I
love
will
the
charge-
shadow? You love the Shadow Age? Let's do Shadow Age 2.
I will literally charge up the Eclipse cannon and shoot the world.
That's crazy.
I hope you've gathered enough notes.
Satiated
boss, man.
my
For your-
curiosity? I haven't. You will be put on trial again in the future.
Yes.
Why?
Sure.
Because I can.
Why?
And I'm curious.
I'm a curious little guy.
You
Just
You
a
have
curious
other
little guy.
mods.
You're a
Yeah, but
monster.
you're the one to question the most.
Thank you. You
Rosie,
put the words
that
right out of my mouth.
theoretical- Rosie, that theoretical judge when they're like, all right, we need to tell if this Morling actually is, in fact, a little guy, pulls
Yep.
out their pocket, just a little bee, and then Legion speaks and determines.
It's a Legion. Legion, this little guy, he's like,
The
Nah.
sorting.
nah.
It's the sorting hat, but instead of it sorting which house, you're fucking. It's little guy or
Are you
not
a little guy or not?
Little guy. Yes.
Are Skavens little guys?
Depends which Skaven we're
Yes.
talking about.
If it's a clan rat, I'd say it's a little guy.
It's a clan rat. You know what? I'll make the argument. Rat ogres are little guys.
Is this a
Yeah,
little
rat
guy?
ogres are little guys. I was about to say, yeah.
That is a statement.
Is this a little
Little
guy?
guy.
Explain.
He's a little guy. You know what? Okay, look. Big body, little brain, little guy.
That's
True,
the
true,
himbo.
true.
That's a himbo.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd argue Blake's a little guy.
Dude.
Okay,
I'm
okay, okay.
starting to
Right.
understand that little guys are just himbos to you.
No, that's not
Right.
what I'm saying.
If
But
you-
thank you for
Rosie-
trying to control
Okay,
the
but-
narrative, Sizzle.
Rosie, if Rat Ogre is a little guy, then a Chaos Spawn is also a little
Dude,
guy.
dude, no, you know what's a real chaos like a little guy? The fucking the pink horse. Those are little guys.
The blue horse, yeah.
Yeah,
Ah,
the
yes.
blue
blue
horse
pink
are little
horse.
guys.
Those are
yes,
little
the-
guys.
yes, my favorite little guy of Warhammer universe, the Demuncula.
Icket Claw, just a little
No.
guy.
Oh,
It's just a
boss.
little gone.
If you look at the herald of the, what do you call this? The herald of the rat. I forgot the horned rat. I think in Age of Sigmar, Vizek. I think that one isn't a little guy. That one fucks.
But wait, no, little guys can fuck.
Now, hold your horses.
No, little guys can
Interesting.
fuck.
Interesting. Continue.
They
Continue.
can fuck.
I think it depends for me. This is also subjective. If it's a
Okay,
rat
okay,
and a
fine.
mouse, certain parameters must be met. If they look more humanoid and less, more, they look more like werewolf, like furry anatomy wise, then yeah, that one's not a little guy.
All right. Hold on. Another controversial take. I look at Lord Croak. That's just a little guy.
Lord Croak, the slot.
He's a little Mazda Mundi. That's also a little guy.
Mazda Moody is
Okay,
not
the
a
big-
little guy.
He's a little
That's a
guy.
genocidal maniac you're calling a little guy.
Oh, man, you just narrowed down nobody in fucking Warhammer.
I mean, the Slan are kind of little guys.
God, see, they're kind of little guys, bro.
They're not. They're
Yeah,
not.
Bueller.
They're fat bastards.
They're chubby little guys, bro.
They are little
They're
guys
not.
They're-
in appearance.
They will
not
explode
in
your
character.
city with their mind. They will, and then
I'm
you.
saying, hold on, Sizzle. Let me
He goes, I'm a
They-
Hold on. Let Leo finish. Let Leo finish.
They are
Okay,
little
okay.
guys in body, in spirit, and in essence. No, they are not
That doesn't
little
make-
guys.
They're not little guys in body either. They're fucking huge.
They
They're
radiate.
huge.
You know what? I'm starting to think
Radiate
maybe
little
I'm
guy.
starting to think maybe you're saying they're huge because you yourself are a little guy, Sizzle.
If I was, then I'm still right. They're huge and massive.
I think you're just saying that because you're probably 2 feet off. You're 2 inches off the ground, bro.
Wait, how big are the Slan? Hold on.
They're huge.
They're like 6 something, 6,
Fuck
7.
it. Nah, all right. Shredder of Lustria. Now that's a little guy right there.
What the
what?
fuck? Okay, never mind. I retract my statement. They are indeed not little guys.
Nah.
No,
they're
they're little
guys.
guys in
Correct.
spirit.
If you think that's a little guy,
They're orbular.
You know what I feel like would be the best way to determine it? I'm gonna
What?
I'm gonna show a picture. I'm gonna show it to my niece who's like fucking 4. And I'm like, all right, I want you to draw this as best as you can. And
Oh my god.
and then I'm gonna be like, all right, how big do you think this guy is? He's probably gonna draw him like really small, but like on a chair. I'm like, yeah, no, it's a little guy.
We've outsourced it from Legion to a 4-year-old to determine little guy's status.
I trust the whimsy of a child.
Ah, yes. Grandfather Nurgle, little guy.
Nurglings are fucking
I mean-
little guys, bro. Those
Yeah,
are
I mean,
little guys.
kinda. The vibe is pretty little guy-ish. You're just
Those
vibing.
are
I
little
hate
guys.
you guys.
I think
How
you're.
about that?
I think you're participating in old guy erasure. Is what you're participating in.
No.
I think you're
It's very
participating in
different.
old guy erasure, and you don't like when people are old, and so you just treat them like a child.
No. Oh my
Old
god,
guy.
no.
That
Right.
is true. First Withers, now Nurgle.
Okay.
You're
Grandpa
denying
Nurgle,
old
you can't-
man
you can't-
his wisdom.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
I can't believe
You
you
can't
keep
just-
bringing up Legion. That's fucked.
Why am I always the one in the... Why am I the one being judged? What is this? Why am I always on the pulpit? What? What is
I fucking put my hand on your shoulder. Just have better opinions, dude.
What's next? Is
What the
Gandalf gonna be a
fuck?
little guy, Legion?
Okay, come on now. Legion, come on
Oh,
now. Okay, now this is a bit of a character assassination on Legion Bar. Come on now. Now the Balrog, now that's a little guy.
Mm,
I don't want to hear you fucking hmming about Gandalf being a little guy.
I said that's Gandalf. Okay.
Now you're doing it for the. Now
Okay.
you're doing
No,
it
no, no.
for
His
the-
mic cut out. His mic cut out. He didn't say that he was a little guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, the
That would be
Balrog.
ridiculous.
The Balrog.
The Balrog is a little guy.
Isn't the Balrog a servant of Malcor or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
man,
the-
he was.
He's well before
Before he
Sauron.
lost his,
He's well
before
before
he lost his
Sauron.
job.
He lost his job. Yeah, man, he's just a little guy.
All right, Gollum, little guy or not?
Oh god, dude, that's like a stray cat. That's like a
No.
stray cat with mange, dude. But
He's a little
in
in the
in a
sense,
sort of
you know.
the fact that they're so ugly, they're cute. Yes, they are a little guy.
Yes, in that regard, yes. Like you know how sphinxes are like very skinny and stuff, are all skin
See,
and
the
stuff.
sphinxes are
look
actually
weird.
cute. Dude, okay, nah, you can't see.
Sphinx
I gotta
cats
step.
got Legion.
Sphinx cats are not ugly.
Legion.
They're
How
cute.
can they be ugly? Haven't you watched Dragon Ball Super?
Oh what?
Is Beerus a little guy?
He's a big. See, no, Beerus ain't a little guy. He's a bingus.
Beer
He's a bingus.
Beerus is not a little guy. He's like normal proportions. He's
Now,
3.
now hold on. If we're talking about
a little guy.
Whis, I'm being referred to as a little guy. I'm not a little guy, am I? No, Lord Beerus. Now, hold on. If we were talking about Lego Beerus, then absolutely he's a little guy. Yeah, dude, Lego Beerus is a little guy.
All Legos are little guys. That's their whole shtick.
Nah,
That's cheating.
nah.
This line
Nah.
of questioning about little guys has gone on for so long. It's been like an hour and a half.
I can enjoy my bits if I want to. Thank you very much.
That's the
Is
longest
this
bit.
bit a little guy? Is this a little guy bit?
No, it is not.
Okay, hold on. I got one for you, Legion. Am I a little guy?
Your
You are
dinosaur,
now a
yes.
little guy.
Sir, dinosaurs are not little, okay? Except the little ones. And I'm not a little one.
How do you?
What are you then? Are you a Tyrannosaurus Rex? Is that what you are?
Yeah, maybe.
Perhaps.
Last I checked, Tyrannosaurus Rex don't play Magic the Gathering, so
Yeah, and last I checked, you're dumb.
Whoa! Good clapback.
Yeah, that's
You're
right.
sick.
Got
Yeah.
him.
You know what? I might be a little guy, Legion, but this little guy got he got fang.
What do you mean all little guys have fangs? Have you seen?
Actually, the teeth in a Tyrannosaurus Rex, they're as sharp as razors. Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
question. If Cecil is playing a druid, can Cecil will be familiar?
I'm gonna have a Leshy if I do the plant people.
Oh, be familiar.
That's
Well,
Legion. I'm so sick of you sometimes. I swear to God.
Jesus Christ, Sizzle.
my
I'm
god!
so sick of you.
It's not that serious,
Okay.
bro. It's not that serious.
I can
I'm
just
gonna
go,
have my
you know.
fucking Leshy, man, without fucking sounding depressed. Jesus, every time with this guy. I could be like, yeah, man, I'm having the cutest motherfucker ever. And he's like, why isn't it a hairless cat?
Ois.
It's plain.
Yo, wait, is this for Pathfinder?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cause,
Yeah.
okay, so do the genie warlocks exist in Pathfinder?
Huh?
I know what my patron is.
There's not genie warlocks, but there's witches that have patrons.
I want to be a genie warlock, and I want my patron to be a sphinx cat.
I mean, there's not genie warlocks specifically, but your familiar can where you cast spells is like your familiar, so it could be like a cat.
I look at the DM. DM, put Beerus in your setting.
I see.
Monkey's paw wish. Granted, he's in the setting.
Awesome.
Counterpoint. He doesn't like getting ordered by you, so you're the first to get fucking.
No,
Bakai'd.
you don't understand. No, you don't understand. I want him to try to be a destroyer god.
He's like, all right, if you can dodge this Hakai,
Wouldn't you
Or
rather
worse
be
ideas.
I offer him
Wouldn't
food.
you rather be what Whis is? Isn't Whis more powerful than Beerus?
Yeah, but like, okay. One is the titles are very different. One is Whis is just angel. Beerus is destroyer god. Which one sounds cooler to you?
I think Beerus is trying too hard.
I don't think he's trying enough, honestly.
Hmm.
It really makes you think. What if Morin was actually just Beerus, like angry sister?
I mean, Beerus has got an angry brother,
Champa?
Champa. Yeah,
Is that the fat one?
Yeah.
yeah, he's a fat one. He's a fat fuck, destroyer god. His fucking angel assistant is like, Champa, you shouldn't be drinking sugary drinks. You're gonna get fat. It's like, I'm not fat. I'm just pleasantly plump.
I'm not fat! God, next session of my campaign, I need to bully Chonkers.
Why?
It's fucked
That's not
up.
nice at all. That's not nice at all.
He's an asshole. He's an
It's not nice at
asshole king.
all. Why would you do that?
He's a rotund bastard that like belittles us at every given turn.
He's rotund. He's porcine.
Again, exports appear to be working again, so we're Gucci. We got the map up.
Oh, it's working. Cool.
So we have our Bears pub. I'm not really sold on it. There's something about it that I feel like I could do more. But it's done. So
It looks like a perfect bar for adventurers to meet in and plot their destiny.
Demise.
Every party has a pooper, that's why they invited you.
I'm gonna stab Leo with a kitchen spoon.
That would be extremely painful and impractical. I'd prefer you if you didn't.
I'm going to stab him with this spoon that I have sharpened.
No. I use Legion as a shield.
Okay, well, he's a little guy, so I just stab around him.
It's like it's like using a raised buckler.
I just have Legion strapped to my buckler as I parry the boss.
He's
mean,
the Bananosaurus, a little guy.
I mean that happened.
Huh?
That happened in Return of the Storm.
Oh, shit. True. Hey, Viri, remember that? Remember when you got strapped to a fucking shield? And we shot at you? That was pretty cool.
Aren't you glad we did that?
She's like, no, that's been erased from my memory.
Aren't you glad I said banana?
Banamner.
Banana.
I need to make a token for... God, I need to make everybody's tokens now that I can.
Oh, the 3D tokenizer.
Yeah.
I need to practice that. I gotta have Lord.
This
tell me
guy
how to
thought
do it
he
again.
was done prepping. He was not done.
Oh, I'm not done prepping. We can
I
run
can
it
offer
as
my
is,
help.
but... Huh?
I can offer my help with the tokens if ever, boss.
Okay.
Bogey.
You changed the game pause thing to be a skull.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I figured out how to do that.
Oh, is it the, are you using the alternate text pause module?
That's so petty.
Is it that alternate pause text module?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
I would like to know.
Alternative
Thank you for
pause
guessing.
icon.
Oh shit.
It gives you settings. You can change the
Boss
picture,
is
the
human.
opacity, what this game, what it says, the color, the font size, the dimensions, the speed at which it turns, the drop shadow.
Wunderbar.
Wunderbar.
It's very cool. So there are more than one. The one I use has like, you can change the text as well on top of the icon and it will alternate.
Alternate.
Here, let me find it.
You can change the text.
Yeah, like, but does it like change, like every, like, can you set it to intervals so it does different text while it's paused?
Oh no.
Can you change it to be just a giant rat?
Technically, yes.
Okay, but will you?
No, I like my skull icon.
The fuck? You get a big rat now.
Yeah, because
I
I did it
demand
for
rat.
I did it for my Panic at the Dojo, and I just put a bunch of. We have a quotes channel in my server, or my friend's server, so I took a bunch of the quotes in the quote channel and just put it in there while it's paused.
Ooh, that one might actually be worth using if I put like off guard, blah 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 blah.
Cool
Yeah,
tips.
I put in
Oh,
the path
fuck.
here actually.
You tell me that wouldn't be useful, Sizzle?
I don't know. I mean, I've never looked at a tooltip in my life in a loading screen and gone, "Oh my god, really? No way."
Well, in modern times, games load so fast that you don't get a chance to see it.
It's usually like press X to jump. Smile. I don't know. Maybe it might be.
Yeah, actually, that's what I do for what you call it? That's what I do for the Pathfinder games. I have it so it changes, and it's written by JPF John Pathfinder.
Nice.
So you can set the intervals. It's called I'll just screenshot the text or screenshot the name.
I'm probably going to go through later on and apply a little more changes to this off stream. There's just a few things that I'm not really sold on. I mean, it looks nice, but I feel like there's just a little something missing.
The blood.
No,
Is it too pristine?
no, I don't really care about that. I did scuff it up a little, so there's like dirt and stuff on the ground. But you can only get so dirty before it's like, why would you go to this place?
Yeah.
Because I don't have a choice. DM, where do I shit?
You do that over here. This building.
in the well?
Where the fuck did you see me point at the well?
I'm on like a 15 second. I'm on a 15 fucking second delay ground. You were right by the well.
If you say so.
The second building has like bathrooms and like bathhouses and stuff like that. So that's where you do it. No stable here. They don't want the place smelling of horse shit. So that's somewhere else in town. You would have to walk here.
I see.
Is there like an Uber-esque fantasy, an Uber-esque system?
No. Oh wait, do you mean like Uber Eats or like the Uber transport?
I mean, either or.
No, for the food, but there are like carriages and ferries and stuff that you can take.
Yeah, but no, like I know there's like carriages, stuff like that, but what I mean is there like a rune or something you can do to be like function exactly like Uber, where like they'll come to your location?
Oh.
Cell phone.
No, I haven't made anything like that. No. You would have to go to the place where the business is held, and then request it.
Get a scroll of sending. Hey, can you pick me up at this location?
I mean, yeah, if you had sending and knew the person, you could absolutely put in a call.
It's like
DM, I
what-
simply fast travel.
you cannot fast travel while enemies are nearby, but it's just me in this bag. I know.
You will perish.
You will die.
When you send a fantasy Uber request and they see your location, it's in the fucking Shadowfell. Alright, I'll have to charge extra.
Or it's surge pricing.
So the token arts that I need to do is I need to make new ones for the kobolds. I need to make new ones for. I actually might keep the bug ones the same.
Bug.
I keep the bug ones the same.
The kobolds aren't doing it for you?
Huh?
The kobold art's not doing it for
Well,
you?
I want to differentiate it, like sort of make them part of the same clan. So show it with a singular border type.
Gotcha.
And then we've already done the Hungar. I've already redone all the Hungar ones. I even made a new one for a Hungar that I'm gonna make later on. All these lads right here.
Was that the one you like spent? Oh, okay, you did finish that one.
Yeah, this is the one that that Legion did. This is the one I did.
Hungry.
I did this one, and
Okay, that flaming eye is really fucking cool. I love that so much.
all Legion.
Legion.
Yes,
You do good work.
my thanks.
Oh, it's a little arrow pointing. But yeah, I went through and I redid it so you can see his hand coming out of the border because I'm very cool. You see her crossbow coming out of the border because I'm very cool.
Presentation aesthetics.
You can even see
Why
this
his
gentleman
hands
here.
doing that?
What?
Why his hands doing that?
Doing what? Coming out of the border? Because he's got a bomb in his hand.
Why are you like his hand like his arms confuse me.
Whose arms?
It kind of looks like he's throwing
The
it
bombardier's
behind him.
arms.
do
I'm
you
not
mean?
sure where he plans on throwing that shit.
He's gonna throw it at you.
Like, why is his arm backwards then?
It kind of looks like he's gonna throw it
Backwards.
behind him.
Why arm backwards?
Look at the way he's facing, dog. That's his right arm.
No, but like, look at how his hand is faced.
Oh, I see.
What do you mean? He looks like he's winding up.
Is he gonna what? Baseball pitch? He's
Yeah,
gonna
dude.
softball pitch it
He's gonna
towards you?
softball pitch that shit at you.
It was a little confusing at first because I'm like, why? It looks like he's like facing away and his like elbows are backwards.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I fucked up. Didn't see this.
Oh,
Damn. Oh, maybe I can open GIMP real quick and that'll just be the same. I can just fix that real quick, hopefully.
When you ready action to catch the bomb, buddy switches it up by throwing a screwball.
that's his feint.
Oh, and I didn't save its file. I just exported it.
No,
I will have to do that
Fool.
again.
you fool!
This one's okay, though, right?
You will pay for your mistakes.
That one's okay. This one's okay. I must have just like accidentally like misbrushed on the bottom of this one. Oh, that
No,
sucks.
It's so like I wouldn't have noticed it if you didn't point it out.
Well, I noticed it because the black line got broken up, and it wasn't by like anything that should have broken it up. Like it wasn't his hand. So I went, "What the fuck is that?" And then my brain took a second to register, and I went, "Oh my god."
It all comes back to GIMP. You will never leave.
That's fine. I've enjoyed learning how to do it. So
I like to gimp.
Oh, that dude got fucked up.
oh, this guy? Oh yeah, dude.
Owned.
What happened to bro?
He was part of a wayfaring band. And some bad things happened. They usually would have captured these guys, but bad things happened that basically resulted in pandemonium happening.
What's the Wayfarer life insurance policy?
Life insurance?
Oh man, sucks to be his next of kin.
Question mark. Now, wayfaring is generally considered to be known as a very dangerous but necessary occupation.
You're such a hero.
Yo, look who it is.
So does that mean you'll increase my pay? No.
Hey,
God damn it.
hey. Your pay is your adventure.
That's a shitty pay.
I'm not
You're
paying
getting
you.
paid in experience.
I'm not paying you. You're not like, I'm going to pay you if you do a job for me, but I'm not going to pay you just because you're a wayfarer.
Why not? I thought it was necessary.
It is. Go get your money.
Where's my stipend?
How the fuck am I? Why am I an essential worker but I don't get essential pay?
You get paid when you do
Bro.
your job.
Do your damn job.
I can't believe I live on the tip economy.
Go be a
This is fun.
fucking adventurer. You want money? Go do a job.
Wait,
Go do it.
Wayfarer's doing the streamer lifestyle of performing acts and getting monetary compensation. That one Wayfarer with this reverse scrying orb. Hey guys, today I'm gonna be fighting a juvenile dragon. Watch how it goes.
Oh,
Ah!
Viewer discretion is advised.
Today.
da 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 da
The
da.
last thing they see before the life leaves their eyes is, this has been demonetized for sensitive content.
Oh, it gives them the steel ring, huh? I can kind of fuck with that.
My favorite, the Cinder, the smog frog.
I just got
Smog
the
frog.
ember toad.
Yeah.
A wimp.
He is a little guy. I know we finished that conversation, but he is in fact a little guy.
The
Oh, he
conversation will
ain't.
never be finished.
I don't care what his fucking creature size is. That is
He
a
ain't
little
a
guy.
little guy. I care. You have to be little to be a little guy.
You can have little guy
That's
energy.
not true.
You cannot be an 8-foot little guy.
You
Nah,
abso-fucking-lutely could.
You absolutely could be an 8-foot little guy.
It's more a matter of perspective.
Respect this.
Joke's
Okay.
on you. I can't read sign language.
It's not a little guy.
You're not a little guy.
I'm not.
No, that
You're a
Cinderella was
microscopic
little
guy.
That's not true.
You're microscopic compared to my size.
Your penis is microscopic.
Yeah, but you know what? At least I'm 6 foot.
Got him, I guess? Question mark.
Yeah, that's right.
I think you
So
both are
Sizzle over here.
taller than 6
is
feet.
about
I think you both are taller than
Look,
6 feet.
look, now,
Correct.
look. Sizzle is but a humble, microscopic, 5'11". I am a gigantic, gargantuan 6'1".
Rosie, if you just wanted to play Fortnite, that's all you had to say. You didn't have to be
Bro,
valid.
I don't need y'all to play Fortnite. I just play Fortnite.
If you wanted to
Y'all
fight
think
like,
you're my only friends? I got lots of Fortnite.
If you wanted to fight like demons, all you had to do was act. You know,
Dude,
swinging at
here,
Sizzle.
look. I'll tell you right now. Tonight's the night to fight like demons. The demon himself is in the store.
Oh, fucking, the skin that I already have?
Whoa!
Master Chief, the demon.
Insomnia Knight. Thank you very much for the raid. Thank you for trusting me with your community. You have caught me in the middle of some map making. We had just finished this map, the Bears Pub. So I'm currently going through and making sure that all the other maps are a-okay, and that all the little pictures and everything that I've made are all right. Probably there are starting position. Thank you, mods, for the shout out. Hopefully, you guys had a good stream. Let's get rid of that because I know ads are about to start.
Ads.
Oh yeah. Where were you guys streaming today? Forgot. Dame Marianne is huge. He's big.
That's a big woman.
Goblin white powder dealers.
Is that like a just like a euphemism for the funny powder or something else?
Just homed Fandover and Below. Oh, nice. Have you been enjoying that module? That was something we were initially going to play, but ended up not being able to. I was very curious because I heard it took some very interesting turns.
Why must you abuse me so?
Shut up.
I didn't spend 5 minutes of wizard school for this bullshit. I wonder, does it say what Ezrin did before he just suddenly
He was a
decided
merchant.
to become he was a merchant?
Hmm?
Oh shit, no wonder he could afford the spell books and everything.
Been good. We got a little wacky. Okay. Oh, what's up, Brad? How you been, brother? I'm gonna lurk and eat. Enjoy. Take care.
I need to add more tooltips to the pause text. Are you broke as fuck? Don't be. With the earned income activity, you can make money.
Tell him to give me 10 hours of PTO. Ooh, I wish.
Yeah, sure. Give me your number. I'll call him. You give pseudo. This is his primary physician. Give him 10 hours of PTO. Yes, I'm talking about pseudo Verus. He needs it.
Do you guys have like a commoner? Like a peasant? You don't have picture for a commoner. That's a pity. Kind of hoping I could just fill up the space, but
No, I wonder
Not
if there
the
is one in the
case.
bestiary pack. Okay, so for some reason the bestiary pack, it doesn't seem like it has a commoner, but it has a fucking ghost commoner for some reason.
that's got art. How
Yeah, the
often
ghost-
does the circus visit Eliond? I haven't written anything about any circuses before, so no idea, brother. Make of these and then just give them different.
Do your clowns have like? Do you use your clowns for nefarious ends, or are they just clowns?
I've never used clowns. Oh. I think the most I've ever had in terms of a circus was a wandering troupe of Kenku bards that helped the party battle some Morlings.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That's about the extent of my about the extent of my circus and or clown.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. You're like one of the like the 4 DMs or the 3 DMs I played with. You're like or the 3 DMs I played with. The clowns always have some plot twist. One of them are just straight one DM's clowns are just straight up terrorists.
Oh,
The other is a cover for an assassin, like an assassin group. And my current universe that I'm in, clowns are fucking Starspawn Hive Mind. Is a faction of Starspawn.
all right. Good help. Colors. Look at all that Forgotten Adventurer assets. You are correct. I am a longtime supporter.
Forgotten Adventures. I need to look at that.
You should. A lot of stuff.
Ooh, they have map making assets.
Yeah, it's mostly for Dungeon Draft. Actually, it's all for Dungeon Draft.
I see.
You could put it into Incarnate. You won't ever be able to sell those Incarnate maps, though.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't plan on selling my maps, but also the aesthetic looks a little bit different.
Yeah, they focus more on like a realistic style for their maps versus the like base the base Dungeon Draft, which is kind of not. It's more like watercolor.
Which is like I don't mind that. Like I mean I don't like it just doesn't fit the I don't know, aesthetic is not what I'm looking for. Same reason I don't use Dungeon Alchemist, which wonderful tool, fun to play with, easy to use. The aesthetic just doesn't really suit what I'm looking for.
Bingus.
Take care, King. I've always wanted to go to the circus, but I've never had the chance nor the money. I think I went to the circus once as a kid. I don't remember
I've been
much
to the
about
circus. It was pretty fun.
I think the one time I went to the circus, the only pictures was me as a child, small child, crying from clowns. But I never, like, for whatever reason, when I grew up, or even after, I just never had a problem with clowns, so I don't know what that was about.
I beat them in battle.
You beat them in battle, I eat them in battle.
I'm simply built different.
Having defeated my first clown, I have yet to find one that can match my prowess.
I simply have no idea.
I am the Clown Slayer. How many clowns have you slayed? Just the one.
All
That's
I
all
need.
I needed.
They're still looking for him.
Where's Chuckles? I had there's this like clown mafioso I wanted to play in this living world, but I had to gut that idea because one of the a good friend of mine, or became a good friend of mine, I learned is very, very terrified of clowns, so I had to gut that idea. It's gonna be like a grizzled, disillusioned man who, you know, couldn't hack it in clown college, so he dropped out and turned to a life of crime. But he still tries to crack one-liners during his jobs in the hopes that he is in fact funny, and he does have a shot.
Jesus.
But they never hit. And he talks like this.
I'm currently watching Moist Critical play Elden Ring, but it's in first person and he has an AWP.
He has a what now?
Wait,
Elden Ring,
what?
the first person shooter. Counter rings.
Man,
Sick.
I can't. They said Night Rain was gonna be, Souls game like no other.
Yep. This is obviously in practicing for it.
Pretty much.
Okay. A bit of a populated appearance.
Hey, who's those dorks?
What, these guys?
What are they doing here?
Oh, don't worry about it.
What is Kira doing there? She died in the beginner box?
True.
Don't worry about it.
Where's Sione?
Where's Sione? Where's Jirelli? Is
Yeah, what
she
the-
safe? Is she alive?
Don't worry about it.
It seems in the beginner box you killed her.
Beginner box. No.
Don't worry about
I see. This guy would make it canonical that all the party died except his fucking cleric.
Yeah.
it. Eric
God,
Sweeper!
You should put the exemplar iconic in there.
Hell no.
The fucking Maui character.
Yeah, why the fuck that person actively casting a spell?
Oh,
I don't know if I want that kind of aura in just a dude at the bar.
this is a half elf.
Okay, that.
Ayuvarin. What is he
That doesn't-
casting? Actually, I'm gonna put it over here.
Hey man, what are you doing there?
He's just casting prestidigitation. How do you think everything? He's the maid.
That's a certain aura just sitting in the corner with your fucking hands glowing. What's that guy casting over there?
That's a great question, man.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, maybe we'll figure
I
that
don't
out.
know, man. He's been doing that for 9 minutes, so I guess we'll find out in the next minute.
We're gonna figure out when he fucking explodes somebody that I have to call the guards.
I had a guess, but every time I bring it up, Crown hates it. So
If you fucking even suggest the goddamn rope, that's what I'm gonna hang you with.
I mean, it'd be environmentally conscious. It doesn't
Bunch
add
of
bulk to
weird
your
looking
inventory.
guys.
Oh, I see. That's the freaks table. I'm glad there's someone who's more freakish than the actual party.
No. That's one of the plot hooks Lore was talking about. One of your side plot hooks is to match their freak.
I'm not matching their freak.
Why are you unique? You're from a box, aren't you? Why are you unique?
I think all the named NPCs are usually unique.
There's usually a little blurb. Like, Rin is the, like, merchant. Or, like, the magic item merchant for Atari. So,
A motherfucking Ace just chilling over there.
yeah, dude, I heard you.
Oh, fun.
That bitch sold us, like, water potions.
What? Man,
She scammed us.
This place more kooky than Elion's tier, man. What the fuck?
It's a haven for adventurers. What do you mean?
fucking.
Elion's where you go when you
freaks,
retire.
man.
Dude, what are you
Fucking
talking about? I've
freaks.
literally had you meet Einherjar before.
Freaks. Freaks. Me hanging out
Suck
with
my cock and balls. How about that, huh?
my Aaronhar paladin and the weird kooky half elf with white hair casting some bullshit.
It'd be toxic as you're leaving the bar. You think it's like, hey, do I recognize that spell? Oh, I have it prepared. I'm gonna counterspell it as I walk out the door.
Enemy.
She's like, I've almost got the spell. What? Where'd it go?
They would
would
definitely
never.
see your ass fucking counterspell.
The were crocodile hanging out.
I am.
I was literally, like, I want you to know my fingers literally hovered over dragging them down because I thought they'd be weird. I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Very weird. You should put a little. You should put a little cobalt like companion.
I
Just
was
hanging out.
considering putting down a little kobold. There's a little guy.
And then we could be racist and just assume he's part of the clan down below. And he's like, no, I don't know those guys.
Why?
Why are you causing a ruckus down there?
I'm not
I'm
from-
literally not.
Guys, I'm from somewhere else.
Like I literally just got
It's
here.
kind of racist, man. Assuming every fucking kobold knows each other, man. Yeesh.
You all get demoralized.
We'll touch grass, man. That guy's just straight up on fire.
Hey, he's an Ifrit.
He's a freak. Yeah, he looks like a freak.
I don't know if I want that guy in the bar.
Well, he's not gonna be in the bar. Don't worry.
Yeah, I don't want him anywhere near.
Mm.
That's a lot of flammable objects.
How come that guy just has like
Okay.
Molotov strapped to him? Press is like, alright, that's just flaming Larry. That's his shtick. He lights stuff on fire.
Oh, let's just burn him, Bill. Don't mind him.
Little guy.
Oh my god, that's the plot hook. We just see a little guy running through the fucking hallway.
He's sitting. He's vibing.
I mean, the biggest freak here is the guy who actually has a 3D token versus the 2D tokens. You know, that guy's a weirdo.
There's a mix.
He's not even on the same plane
There's a
as the
mix.
rest of us.
I either have to make a generic commoner token because they don't
You can
have
tell
one,
who.
or I have to use the top-down tokens.
You can see who all. You can tell who everybody who has like actual like dialogue versus NPCs based on if they're 2D or 3D.
King's honor, friend.
Shut up. I don't want to talk to you.
I think I'll ask Brett. Brett had a bunch of like generic NPC token art. So I might steal like 3 or 4 of those and just make some like real quick 3D tokens.
Just
Now that
DM
I am
Brett,
literally proficient at it.
DM Brett, I have a task, a request of the most utmost.
I have a
important.
need.
I have a need.
Remember when we were laying in bed and you say you'd do anything for me?
Now is the time.
Now is the time.
As you
Prove
stroked
your
my hair and
love!
kissed my forehead. Yeah, I remembered.
It was a cold night of December 4th.
I'm calling it in.
I'm calling it in. It's time.
That one. Oh.
God, what is it that Aragorn says in fucking Lord of the Rings? I have come for you to uphold your oath. The line was broken, reforged.
Scary woman.
We love scary women.
Oh.
Scary women, my one weakness.
Women do evil. Not so much to ask.
I literally, that's their whole charm. What do you mean?
Leo, are you calling all women evil?
No.
Leo, are you calling all women
very
evil?
controversial.
I said let women do evil, and you're out here like, that's them. That's their whole bit.
That's
See, I meant that in context to the scary evil women. See, I think I missed, I think I skipped a dialogue and then picked the wrong
You
option.
hit spacebar too quick?
I hit spacebar a little too quick.
I see.
I might have been a little quick on the draw there.
I see.
Scary women doing evil things? Yes, please.
Here it is.
What if I put Creighton here?
Why not? Old reliable.
I want to save Creighton for your SOT party. I want to know how the party would react to a bastard who hasn't broken the law, but very much radiates evil energy.
Hi, my name's Oliver. How are you?
Fuck off.
All right. That'd be the end of it.
Oh, true. There's no woman with a death wish psychically probing a known
Correct.
sociopath. And
We don't
psychopath.
have we don't have that toxic relationship desire, nor the desperation of finding literally any friend in an environment that will kill me, as I am unarmed and wearing literal potato sacks.
Correct.
No.
Or what if you were again?
Oh, God, I wish.
You could be. I gestured to
What?
Pathfinder.
Oh, Pathfinder.
Oh,
Bring
do
her back.
it over again.
Oh.
Do
Okay,
it
so
over.
I mean,
Pathfinder?
it makes sense. It's Katarina after all.
Katarina.
Why does it make sense she's in Katarina?
What do you mean? She's like a turbo lesbian for Stillero. Why else would she be here?
It's true. It's true.
Good question. I don't know why Silverroll would be here, honestly. I don't know the stories because
It's cereal.
we'd have to figure that shit out.
Level 1. Begin.
But I'll bring Bioria back for the beginner box if that's what you mean.
Do
Why
it.
not?
Because what the fuck would she be doing here?
Same thing that you had planned to do with the SOT
I'm not
reboot.
giving you the opportunity to fucking obliterate her on your first time running Pathfinder.
What do you mean?
fair.
Fucking no.
I get it. You're scared, Sizzle.
Absolutely. This guy's a menace. Have you not been hearing him plotting? My man
No.
literally gets told by Laura 8 times a day, hey, maybe you shouldn't do homebrew on your first time.
And I haven't. Thank you very much.
It seems like a simple matter of trust issue. I trust the DM.
So what size is that Drake normally?
Tiny.
Yeah.
But that's not homebrew. I haven't added anything to him. I just changed his size. There can be large creatures that are normally medium. And unlike 5th edition, that doesn't change their mouth.
Hmm.
Usually when you upscale the monster in 5th edition, it gets more reach. That don't happen here. I'm
God,
staying
reach.
within the confines of the law. And I haven't figured out how to do genetic memory yet, so no genetic memory. And all the homebrew that has happened has been from lore.
My man over here got it figured out.
So what you're saying that there is homebrew on your first game?
Whoa.
Yeah.
I didn't homebrew.
Steep all my
I didn't
fingers.
homebrew.
Lean back. Mm-hmm.
I didn't homebrew. Lore did.
Mm.
And Lore, when you watch this VOD, I want you to know I'm having the bus back up over you as well.
Damn.
Can't believe this.
I can.
He's got to go through the entire, like, several hours of short guy dialogue to get to this point.
Correct.
So,
Gives up before getting here.
he's gonna
Has
give
no
up.
idea.
He's like, they stopped talking about anything useful hours ago. I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
Why do you even join this community?
Okay. Aside from making some other NPC tokens, which I'll probably do off stream because that is very tedious. I think we're done.
Done.
We're done with today. I completed the Bears Pub, which was something I initially wasn't going to do, but then I was like, fuck it, I'll do it for the beginner box because we are going to be starting in a tavern, which is the first time I've ever done that. So,
Whoa.
figured I'd make it unique and actually make a tavern.
Hell,
Hell
we
yeah.
lot has
We
happened.
love taverns.
I heard 3 different people talking about it. One more time.
A lot has happened.
I feel like we shouldn't even
Nice.
call it a beginner box at this point. We should call it a gateway box.
Gateway box.
Well, because if they, if all your players are on board for like after this, like, yeah, let's do more, you were gonna continue with those characters, yeah?
We're going to do some more adventures.
Yeah, so gateway box.
Guys,
Yeah, because it's not like you plan for them to die at the very end.
So did you
Okay.
know that we actually fucked up?
Wait, what?
Yeah, we fucked up. So by pushing lore to run us to the end, we were actually supposed to be level 2 by the time we fought that dragon, which would have
Oh.
significantly reduced the threat of that creature.
Oh,
Oh,
whoopsies.
So we fought it while it was 3 levels higher than us. Had we gone in at level 2, it'd have only been 2 levels higher than us. Now, mind you, the critical hit refresh breath weapon is still very dangerous, but we'd have had more hit points. And generally like an increase in AC, an increase in a plus to hit, stuff like that.
So maybe I am not going to invest in TTRPG speedrunning and adding that to speedrunners.com. This is not optimal.
Yeah, by skipping the fountain room and by skipping the brawl fight, we missed out on a huge chunk of EXP, which would have gotten us to level 2.
That's kind of silly that they let you skip the fucking hazard fight.
Now you still get some of the EXP for the hazard, or simply bypassing it.
That's dumb. Here's my brain. I should get the whole thing. My experience, avoid those.
Your brain would have been
The game.
disarming it. Would have been using your brain.
No.
Simply
You don't know
avoiding
what to
it
do
is
with
not.
that.
Because literally, all that pathway is, because what I noticed on the other end, when we went around, that fucking door just leads to that door that we didn't go into.
Leads to the
Just
kobold
leads-
fight.
Yeah, it leads to the
I'm aware.
fucking kobold fight.
You also, there's also a way to do that you could have learned if you went in a second time and recalled some knowledge.
After almost getting my
Yeah.
head shot off,
Yeah.
no thank you.
Yeah.
Sometimes the best option. So I could either A, risk getting pulverized by the statue, or I could just walk around.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
avoid
yeah,
the risk.
you could have totally, and you did, but we lost experience. What I'm saying is you're the blame for the reason that we died
What do you mean?
to the horned dragon. Your
you know
cowardice
what?
as a rogue, which is what you were, by the way, as a swashbuckler. You filled that gap, and then
I
you
believe it.
refused to do your job. So
Yeah, it's not. I wasn't doing it.
Leo is to blame for the TPK that happened in the
All right,
beginner box.
I'd like to amend something.
Nice
It
going,
was
Leo.
Sirik
Matters.
and myself that were to blame. He also said, "Fuck that, let's leave."
Ooh.
True.
Oh, really?
And
way
because he's
throw-
not here to
throw him
defend
under the
himself,
bus.
I will also throw him under the bus.
No, it's less about throwing him under the bus and more like I'm already thrown under there, and I grabbed his hand to be dragged with me.
You go back it up, and then you heard the beep, beep, beep,
I go,
and then you
"Fuck it,
grab
if you go, we both go."
grab Sirik and pull him down, and he's like, "Wait!"
It's like that scene from High School of the Dead where like the girl keeps clinging on. No, we both go.
That's such a fucked up scene too. Because
Damn
like
it,
they were
bitch,
just
I said,
running.
let go.
They were just running down the hall. They were running down, holding. And it's like, yeah, Yuri couple, just like, oh my god, we gotta get out of here. And like she gets grabbed on the stairs and she gets pulled down. She's like, you gotta help me. She's like, let go of me, you fucking bitch, and kicks her down the stairs.
God, the English dub is so brutal because he's like, let go of me. damn it, bitch! I said let go.
God damn, bro!
Fucking
Like that was a
kicked.
fake ad. That was a fake as fuck friend right there, bro.
That's so high school though. That is so
Oh,
fucking high
fucking
school girl
God.
clique. Like just in general high school.
God, I'm just like fucking thinking about this scene. It was so fucked up, dude. Like Jesus.
But God,
Ugh.
just the way that voice actor sold it. Just damn it, bitch! I said let go. Fucking kicked her in the face.
Good night, King. The other thing, Bane, is that Pathfinder wants you kind of to die. Resurrection is a rare spell. So
I stapled my fingers.
if game masters were to follow what's set in stone, right, what they recommend, you would probably not have resurrection in your game, which means death's pretty common in Pathfinder. It feels like.
You know, I was actually sitting here going, yeah, I could bring Yuri back. Maybe talk to Mama and we could come up with something. And then you said that.
Well, hold on. Because I
put it back in the
have
box.
resurrection in my I brought resurrection out and it's sold by Emmanuel Brightheart. It is a ritual that he can perform at the chapel of Erwin.
I squint. I slowly open the box.
Yeah, it was actually Lore who cautioned it the first time and then went, as long as he doesn't sell the spell like as like a scroll that another person can learn, then it would be fine. And I was like, oh, well, he wouldn't do that anyway unless you were a member of the church. And even then, he wouldn't do that unless you proved that you were like dedicated to the church, because it's a very rare spell.
Plus, it's like the ritual is like you need like a couple secondary casters, and I don't know if you're gonna implement this, but there's a chance it can go wrong.
I would not do that. Not if he's casting it.
Okay, he's built differently.
He is a like a high level priest, so to speak. He has the favor of Merwin, who is the saint of Ebor.
Gotcha.
I'm also going to probably reduce the price to make it fall more in line, because I think baseline, it's like 500 gold.
For Resurrect?
Mhm.
It is 75 GP times the target's level.
Oh, never mind. That's perfect, actually.
That's it only goes up to like the cost only goes up is if it's like if you're heightening it.
Yeah, you'd let's say like Tyrk dies. Party's found a bunch of gold.
Again.
Again. You go back to Emmanuel and say, bring him back. 75 gold. Okay. Brings him back.
So I guess, are you gonna always rule it as like a critical success, like no issues or whatever, or?
God, let me read it.
Because there's like critical, so normal success is 1 hit point, and then has like some temporary debilitations on them. Like clumsy 1, drained 1, and enfeebled 1.
Isn't there like a rule about rituals though, and they can basically be anything? Or can anyone cast them?
Anyone can cast a ritual, theoretically, if they know it. But then again, because he's, blessed by the saint, his resurrection can kind of just hit diff.
That's why you need a temple.
Yeah, I think if you're casting it in a temple, you don't have to roll.
What if the temple was your arcane focus? That's why they have temples.
Wait, that's actually kind of goated.
Interesting.
I like that idea. I actually like that idea.
Temple is your arc. Do you need an arcane focus? Also? I mean, I guess Kyra had a
Pathfinder requires one, but like lore-wise, it's cool.
It's like your holy symbol or whatever, you know?
I could see that. I could see a temple or a church or an abbey or whatever being like an actual font of power, like the
Yeah.
actual like true place of power. And then when you leave, you take a small fragment of that, which is why some rituals are more costly and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
imagine
So if
the
a
whole
manual,
fucking-
if you brought a manual down to the dungeon, then he'd have to roll and runs the chance of like a critical failure and shit.
Yeah.
Imagine he's resurrecting your ass and the whole goddamn temple lights up.
Everybody's sick.
It's like what I like. That's why temples in my setting have like are made with god salt. So it's and then it just like it all lights up. It's very pretty. It's like god salt is in the deserts where this empire used to be. It got effectively glassed by a very pissed off sun god that fury burned so hot that it turned the sands white and infused with divine energy or radiant energy. So it repels undead. It augments, holy abilities or vitality, I guess in this case for Pathfinder. It's gorgeous to look at, and it's really fucking valuable. So the Ankari deserts, it's literally blood in the sand because people war over control over these mines. Ankari warlords.
How do I feel about exotic weapon choices? I'm not too familiar with their exotic weapons. I've looked at some weapons. What do you mean by exotic? Like the uncommon ones?
I think exotic is literally its own.
Is it its own tag?
I think. Let me double check.
Advanced weapons? Question mark.
Man, I can't wait to completely forget this conversation and then watch a temple light up and be like, "Wow, that's so cool."
Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
Honestly, especially if like the priest of that temple gets augmented by being there. So it's like if someone tries to stroll up on them in their church, it's like, "Oh man, you should have caught me after hours. You fucked
Oh,
up."
man.
As the whole church lights up.
Halo forms over his head.
Yep. That's sick. I love that idea of a place of power. I'm yoinking that. Thank you.
Man.
$5, please.
Put it on Crown Stab.
He's a streamer here. He has the money.
I think out of spite you'll remember.
Probably. I am a spiteful soul.
Oh, advanced weapons. I haven't looked at the advanced weapons, mostly because most are listed as uncommon. So I just sort of went like, oh, okay. And then I just passed over it. Butterfly sword. This short, single-edged sword typically features a cross guard that helps catch oncoming attacks. This is a preferred weapon of butterfly blades, highly skilled Gokin assassins. Agile, disarm, finesse, monk, parry, twin.
Oh, I see. I'm looking at him.
Does a D4 slashing.
Explosive dog slicer. That's fucking cool.
That's a goblin weapon for sure.
It is a goblin weapon.
Yeah, I haven't looked at these all too much, Nick. I've put like the ones that I expected to be more common. So like the sort of quintessential weapons. Light hammer, light pick, lance, hatchets, harpoons, halberds, stuff like that. Clubs, daggers, gauntlets, knuckle dusters, morning stars. But I might do like these uncommon ones as being like quest rewards. And then
Please
have to
add the
change the
switch
lore
side.
as well. One more time?
The switch scythe.
Sounds like a trick weapon from Bloodborne.
It really does. The curved blade is partly hollow, containing a long rod of wood or metal. The rod can be pulled perpendicular to the blade, turning the switch scythe into a sweeping axe-like blade into a hooked pick capable of grappling a foe. It has a fatal D10. It's a 1d6 and has a fatal D10. So on a crit, it does an additional D10.
I liked it until I read the name.
the,
With the tags.
trait. Yeah, it's tags. The gnome.
I now no longer like it.
Hey, it's your setting, man. Gnomes don't exist, so you're like, it could be made by the fucking it's a cooler race. Ancestry.
We get to cooking Morlings. They're gonna have scythe swords, which are reach swords that can pull people off their horses and stuff.
Ooh, I like that they have their own. I like that some of these weapons, like Nodachis, have their own Pathfinder turn. The Zan Madao has does 1d8 slashing and has a deadly d12 and reach. And it has brace trait. Interesting.
Oh, never mind. They already have a hook sword. I don't need to make that. I'll just give the Morlings the hook sword.
Oh,
I see you mentioning Flenser. I don't see Flenser, Scarlet. Maybe I'm blind. Oh, the Fling Flenser. What the fuck is that? Oh, what the fuck is this?
Like, I'm not sure if I'm understanding the description right, but it's making me think of like a buzzsaw blade. Oh,
It's a scatter gun? Am I reading that right?
I think I found art of it. I found a Roll20 art of it.
Probably.
I think this is it, and if this is really fucking sick. Yeah, blunderbuss. Okay, so it is a saw gun. It is a saw blade.
Yeah, okay.
Shooting gun.
I was right that it's a scatter gun. Just a shotgun, but shoots blades. It shoots flechette rounds. Just really big flechette rounds.
I love that. I love that so much. Oh, cool. Repeating crossbow. So Avalon is just a weapon in here. That's good to know.
Chainsaw. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. They have a bunch of stuff in here.
Does it give you like circumstance bonus in medicine checks for childbirth? It's canonically used for childbirth.
Yeah, I know. It ain't used for it anymore, is it?
You know?
I don't see a chainsaw though, unless it's named something else in this setting. This is what I get for having seen every episode of Forged in Fire. Damn. Was that treasure? Am I missing treasure? Remember the alabaster idol? Treasure. Never mind. I did prepare it because I'm a fucking champion.
A mace
all the
multi-pistol? That's cool.
Right. That's a good place to call it. My back hurts. Doesn't really hurt. It just feels some tightness in my back. I need some fresh air. We've been streaming for 12 hours.
Another 12, and we got a full 24-hour stream, baby.
Hell yeah.
24
Keep
hours
going.
stream. Oh right, my favorite uncommon item that I gave the innocent player, the frying pan. It does 1d4, but it's got a fatal d8.
Jesus. Got that frying pan have.
Dude, she fucking crit. She crit and killed the guard during her
Oh.
escape.
Oh, why does it look so bad? How much hands meld together? Oh, maybe they don't. Yeah, they meld together. This sucks. Unless I could like hide the hand. Question mark.
For what?
I wanted to make this guy this individual, man or woman, haven't decided yet. Solark.
Mm.
I like their vibe. They're very like bright and colorful. That's a very big thing for Katarina.
Oh, that's beautiful. I like that.
I'll see what I can do with it. It's in pretty bad shape, but maybe I can cook.
Yes, give the Morlings the most deadliest weapon known to man, the spoon gun.
Jesus, what is this? Half-Life?
I guess so, man. Guns and Gears came up with a lot of funny weapons.
Fucking, I lift up the spoon with my grab gun. I shoot it into your forehead.
It
You
does
cease to be a person.
1d6. It does 1d6 and it has 5-foot scatter.
Jesus.
It is a hand cannon. It is also cobbled, so on
It
a failed
explodes.
attack roll, you roll a DC 5 flat check. If you fail that, the weapon misfires.
Holy shit. Look at this guy. This guy's... This is like the cleaned up version of like Board of the Boreal Valley.
Hey, he got off the pontiff ring.
My man is made whole.
Absolutely.
See, this is what happens when you go to the gym.
Oh man, he stopped getting mind whammied by the pontiff. Just need to find what Dancer would look like not getting mind whammied by the pontiff.
I'm sure they have art. Look at that sword. It's too big to be called a longsword.
Big hunk of iron.
Or if he worked on his back so he wasn't a hunchback by the time you fought him.
Today's chest day.
Bro, you gotta work on legs, bro. You're gonna end up like a four-legged
What do you mean? Look, his
dog,
fucking
man.
thighs are huge.
That's what I mean.
Working on forearms and calves.
God, I want to go to the gym tomorrow. Fuck. I won't have a car though.
Simply walk. It's now part of your routine.
Honestly, half tempted.
Me walking for 2 hours to get to the gym.
Oh yeah, baby. Time to get a pump in.
It's all falling apart.
Dude, at that point, I'm just gonna I'll go walk to the cafe, get myself a breakfast burrito, and walk back, and it'll be like a 3-mile walk.
Nice.
Oh, there's shurikens in here. Of course there's shurikens.
Sure, I can't believe it.
Boo.
Boo this man. All right, that's what we're gonna call it because I want to go get some food. I think I'm gonna eat some
Mac and cheese.
either mac and cheese or I have like a pub style chicken and dumplings like soup.
Oh shit.
That also
How
sounds
cold
really
is
good
it
right now.
right now?
How cold is it right now? It is 32.
It's a mac and cheese kind of weather.
All I needed to hear.
I'm making fucking mac and cheese and nobody can stop me.
All right. Why don't you guys go ahead and say goodbye to chat?
Bye to chat.
All I have to say is,
Goodbye, chat. I'll remember you all in therapy.
I'm better at Marvel Rivals than Dar, and also goodbye.
God damn.
Damn.
Never find
Damn.
this.
John Rival.
Dude, kill that guy.
I'm clipping it and sending it to Lore right now. So when he wakes up, he's like, "I'm sorry, what?"
Oh, I say.
Whispers to
Oh my
Crown,
goodness
"Hey, you should
gracious.
totally use this enemy for."
This man has summoned up the courage to challenge me to a duel.
I want him dead.
Fine. And so, violence it is.
Oh, interesting. I was like, why are there 5 streamers streaming the same thing?
They're all playing from different perspectives.
They are. They're streaming together.
Mm.
Which I was like, huh? And I looked in this because you can do the whole like knock to stream together thing.
It's cool. The stream together thing's nice. It like merges your chats.
Well, what's going? Oh, hello.
Oh, what's up, handsome?
Hello.
Did you fall asleep?
Yeah.
You woke up just.
Don't
in time
worry,
to
I
say
did
goodbye
too.
to chat.
Wait, I just realized. Did I fall asleep a while ago and you hop on as well?
Oh yeah, you've been gone for
Or did-
like an hour and a half now.
Yeah.
Was I present a while ago?
I find a while ago.
How
What
Like
do you
30
remember? What
minutes.
was the last conversation you remember?
I don't recall, but because I think I think I talked to you guys as well. I was like, "Sorry guys, I fell asleep," and you were gone an hour, and I'm like, "Okay."
You did not say
We
that.
just said that right now.
You
did
just,
not.
that was just right now.
Just said right now.
That's
I think
now.
I had a dream of you guys telling me to wake up.
Ooh.
You were hearing us
Yeah.
in your sleep.
Yeah,
But
you
we
gotta,
cannot
you gotta say
escape
goodbye
us.
to, you gotta say goodbye to chat.
Yeah, say
Wake
goodbye,
up.
chat.
Hey, wake up.
Very well.
Hey, wake up.
Wake up. Wake up.
All right.
Are you sure this isn't a dream right now?
I'm gonna go get some food.
My head hurts.
Rozzy, how late are you staying up?
Well, I just learned that there's a truck tomorrow, so I'm gonna be up all night.
Okay, depending on how I feel after mac and cheese, I might come back and play some Rivals or
Yo,
Fortnite. I haven't decided yet.
Oh,
I'm down for either, man. I'll be here.
Okay.
Right,
are you gonna stream?
No, I'm not gonna stream. I'm ending
Are you
stream
gonna
right now.
scream?
Oh, like
Doesn't want to make
Oh,
the
I
other
meant-
rival streamers feel insecure.
Oh, am I gonna
about their
stream in the
gameplay.
community lounge? Yeah, probably.
yeah, okay.
Watch out, mobile rival streamers. The Crown DM's coming for you.
Ask not for whom the crown tolls, it tolls
All right.
for thee.
I'll like I said, it's not a guarantee. I'm gonna see how I feel after I eat.
So,
And
yeah.
then go from there.
All right, writing it down is
All right.
guaranteed.
All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.
I will
Bye-bye.
literally
All
cry
right,
if you don't show up.
Friends, companions, thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting the stream. That's it for me tonight. The next time you will see me will probably be later today. Maybe. I haven't decided if we're going to stream today or do nothing. I do know that I will be streaming on Christmas after hanging out with the family. If nothing else, we will be streaming another time this week because we don't have any games that we'll be playing in. So if you don't see, if you don't see me Tuesday, you will see me Wednesday. And if you do see me Tuesday, you'll also probably see me Wednesday. If I'm being honest, we've just been cooking so much. I've really enjoyed playing with the Pathfinder toolkit. That it just seems kind of smart to just keep like cooking with it, kind of learning and stuff. But if nothing else, I will be working on getting those maps out for you guys for the Patreon. So look forward to that. I'm going to put a little thing out in the DMs hall. So if you would like to join the Discord and you haven't already and you are somehow a patron, thank you. But the DMs hall is in the Discord, and that's where I'll be asking what maps you guys want for this month's map pack. I think I'm going to release the Menace under Istari map, so the 2 dungeon floors, and then the City of Istari. So it'll be a re-release of Summer Hall, but now redone with new assets. So 3 maps for this pack. And then, yeah. You can get that the $5 and $10 tier. That is it. Hope you guys have a fantastic night. I hope you take care of yourselves. Hug your loved ones. Tell them that you love them. If you haven't called them in a while, call them. I'm sure they'd love to hear about, from you on Christmas or Christmas Eve. And, if you don't have any family to call a friend. I'm sure they'd also be happy to hear from you. I will see you guys later. Goodbye, Chad.